Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to those who have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, do the right thing and subscribe. Today I'm going to be talking about the cost of everything for me giving birth in Taiwan specifically. I have been sharing videos about my pregnancy, my birth, and everything in between here in Taiwan. So if you're interested, go check out those videos, and please comment down below and let me know generally how much it will cost for you in your country to give birth. I'm going to be doing a lot of comparison to Taiwan and South Africa and let you know just how, like, the difference, if you were planning on bringing your family and continuing to expand your family then at least you have information. So yeah, let's get straight into the video. So first thing I want to talk about working in Taiwan. What kind of laws do they have in terms of, like, if you get pregnant and you're working and things like that? Okay, so first of all, this only applies to public school because that's where I work. I don't know about what happens in a private school or international school or bushiban, those kind of things, okay, those kind of schools or places, okay. But this is the benefits that I have, and I think it's part of the law, but it depends with your school if they insured you and things like that, okay. So first of all, you get 42 days of maternity leave. Some people ask me, like, oh, do you get maternity leave? I did. I'm still on my maternity leave currently, and you get 42 days, okay. You have other days you can add, maybe if you need more time, like your personal leave, and what else, some other days that you can always add on, okay. Besides that, when you are pregnant, during the pregnancy, it's by the law of Taiwan, you have to get 8 days in order for you to go to your checkups. And when you get those days, you're not supposed to be deducted from your salary. So that's one benefit, that every person, woman in Taiwan who gives birth, they are able to get that benefit of 8 days from work, okay. You could also save those days maybe to match up with your leave and go to your doctor on Saturday. That's also an option, okay. So yeah, okay, next thing is that as a foreign teacher working for the government, you have to pay labor insurance. Every single month you get deducted for labor insurance, and that labor insurance, it comes into play when you are pregnant. You can apply to get like a maternity benefit after you've given birth, okay. So that's really, really good. It's a really great benefit to have. So that's that, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about now the cost of everything that I paid for, okay. So first of all, I paid for consultations. I have a national health insurance. Everybody is required to have that in Taiwan, and you pay like a certain amount every month. They deduct that from your salary, but it's very small, okay. What they deduct from you every month is very small. So I paid consultation. When you have like the insurance card, your consultations are very little. So for example, like when I first started with my pregnancy, I went to consult at a private like hospital, I think, yeah. And then I had to pay more there because it was a private hospital. So it does not really go along with like the national health insurance, like directly like that, so I would pay a little bit more. It does benefit that you have the national health insurance, but it can only go so far, okay. So I would pay like 200 rand, not 200 rand, sorry, 200 NT for consultation when I went to that private hospital. But once I stopped going there and I went to a public hospital, I only pay 100 NT for consultation. So you see the difference there. So you'd pay like less if you go to like a public hospital. So I paid 100 NT for each consultation that I went to, which is very, very small. It's like 60 rands, okay, very, very little, okay. And then in total for my entire pregnancy, I ended up paying 1,456 for all the consultations. Okay, so obviously I also needed a doula, and that's nothing to do with the national health insurance. That was a personal thing for me, like a luxury, I would call it. So I ended up paying 21,000 from my pocket for that, which was really, really reasonable. If you guys watched my video before, I was looking for a doula, and it was like a complicated thing. It was very expensive, but I was very lucky to get a doula that was affordable, and you know, it met my budget. Okay, so that's 21,000 NT. And then the hospital birth, I was so shocked by the hospital birth, guys. Like, I only paid, because it was a natural birth, I only paid 2,389 NT. That's like 1,000 ish plus. Okay, but I got like a private hospital service. Really, if you compare that to South Africa, public hospital in Taiwan is nothing like public hospital in South Africa. You still get like really, really good care. Like, it's, you know, it's really, really great. Really, really great. The doctors are great. You guys know I've spoken a lot about my doctor. Amazing guy. The hospital was great. Everything was great, you know. And then another thing is that you pay for your hospital stay. So for your bedroom, you know, you I think you pay way less. But again, for me, I wanted to have my own room, so I had to pay more. Okay, so sorry for that. So for the hospital stay, I think you have rooms. I'm gonna put a picture here that you would labor in, if you were laboring, and those. Wow, good job, Mama.
And I burped?
Yes,
Oh,
she burped. But for me, because I wanted a private room for myself, and the doula, just to have, you know, that moment to me, the doula, my husband, I decided that I was gonna choose like a special kind of room. So that was like 3,000 a day. So because I spent three days in the hospital, I ended up paying 9,000. But that's also not necessary. Then after I gave birth, my daughter had to stay in the hospital. So when she was discharged, I ended up paying 420 NT, which was not a lot of money at all. So yeah, so in total, my birth, the cost of my birth, you know, pregnancy, birthing experience and everything, it cost 34,265 NT. Okay, that's like 19,000 in South African rands, including the doula, including all the special things, extra special things. But the birth was very, very cheap. Honestly, like, I was surprised. I always thought it was very weird to have like national health insurance, but you still need to pay money. But I think it works. It works really well in Taiwan to have that, you know, dynamic. So yeah, guys, I hope this video was informative for you guys. Those who have families, who are planning to expand their families, if they're planning to come and stay or live in Taiwan. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. My baby's crying. Okay, bye guys.